Discord yet. Not that I would have to worry too much about that, but I'm going to do that anyway.
Okay, well, up, I see the creature that we all say is a tornado incarnate, and I hear myself.
Okay, sorry, just responding here. I want to make sure that chatters are able to see us. Oh yeah, I think that was your first time playing Chaos Akai. I hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed having you goofing with us on Gartic Phone. You got the Gartics and you got the phones. They come together. It's a wonderful thing. What am I doing? Right, I remember now. I swear, one of these days I'm just going to need like a big lit. I'm just gonna need to come up with like a laminated checklist to go through every single time, just so I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting things, so I keep forgetting things. I don't want to remember anything anymore. I want to go back to childhood. Make me young again. Old age, thy sting. Okay, that's enough of that. All right. All right, we're gonna go ahead. We are on stream though, right? Everybody can see us, hear us, feel us, think for us.
Hey, Bluefy.
Oh, you know what? Let's get started then. 3, 2, 1.
The sun and the moon together at the same time?
Now, where have I seen that before?
I can't do this!
You think maybe Twilight's having trouble with the amulet?
We should probably go help her.
Well, that's not good.
Sister, I think we should delay our vacation for apocalyptic reasons. Next time we start a society, let's not make it predicated on an amulet that we then give to an anxiety-ridden princess. Just a thought.
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to what is this now? Why? The Brony Show, episode 497. Just a few more to go before I realize I have entered numbers that should not be possible. But yet, here we are. But of course, I'm here to see this all the way through to the end. Circuit main. And I am also joined by a wonderful cavalcade of bronies, ponies, furries, and etc., and so on and so forth. I have with me lurking Crazy Matt Captain.
Shh, I don't exist.
We also have DM21.
Oh man, can't this week ever end?
Yeah, that bad, huh? Alright. And we got Tech Stallion.
Your call could not go through. Please hang up and try again.
I think it's more funnier that he's breaking up while he's trying to say that. Toakoi.
You would not believe how many robots are furries. Or furries are robots. I don't know which.
And also from the Otaku Ascended Wrestleman Extraordinaire Suki.
No, cat is here now. Cat is taking place. Fucking
At the
fucking
beginning-
cat, what the fuck? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was tail in mouth. Ah.
Apparently the cat
When
is
you said
asserting...
Sugi was getting some tail tonight, you didn't mean this.
Da-da-da-da-da. I think the cat's asserting dominance. Alright. So, everybody, welcome once again to the Brony Show 497. And for today's show, honestly, this is kind of funny because I never realized that we probably should and could have done this a long time ago, and we never did. So, I'm going to go ahead and spill the beans right now because I'm sure some people out there want to do a little bit of prep work. We are going to be making the Brony Show Twilight Sparkle Secret Shipfic Folder Trading Card Set. Or at least a few cards in regards to that. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's pretty simple. We're going to have several character cards, a few incident ship cards, and of course a few gold cards. And as for that, that means everybody has an opportunity to have their own shipfic card to be attached to this grouping, which may or may not ever really see the light of day outside of digital content. Now, I did find the Children of Kafense website, which, admittedly, even though it works, it doesn't look like it's been updated for some time. However, it does have the card generator, which will allow you to start a simple process of creating cards. Then from there, we can easily throw this into a Photoshop I'm going to throw it into my Krita. And from there, we can add in the images and create the Twilight Sparkle Secret Shipfic Folder Brony Show Edition collectible cards. And let's see how many times I can keep saying this differently because I'm apparently on some weird roll here. But of course, that is your heads up to start looking for images. Not just of yourself, but maybe of many Brony Show people and coming up with ideas of shippings. No, firing the Toa cannon will not be considered a shippable option, considering it's brand new. But well, in any case, before we get into all of that, why don't we go ahead, warm up our vocal cords, talk a little bit about ourselves, and just give everybody a chance to know what's going on. And of course, we do that with a little bit of wub. So I must ask all of you once again, what's up, bronies? And
here's a story that didn't happen to me, but I was present when it was. So someone was trying to order a Happy Meal and said it was a standard. The order taker was like, "Okay, what do you want?" And since there's multiple versions, and they just kept saying standard. And for about 10 minutes, this kept going on until it got poshed down to the meal. And the order taker went, "I had never had that much trouble in my life," and I'm like, "Yeah." I can totally understand that.
I don't know, it sounds pretty standard to me.
Oh yeah, it does sound standard, but normally for us, it's they either don't know what size they want or they don't know what a drink they want. This is a person who just said, "Give me a standard Happy Meal." That's all they said. Nothing about burger, nothing about McNuggets. Standard.
They probably just imagined like burger and fries and a small soda, and they probably were just after the toy, in all honesty, and didn't want to admit it.
True, but did they want a hamburger or a cheeseburger? You see where I'm going with that?
No, they want it standard, man. Okay, that's enough of that dumbness.
No, I'm not denying yet. It's just one of those things of, dang, that's a good story to tell people.
All right. Well, a little bit of what's up, Brony, for me for this weekend. I botched badly yesterday. In fact, well, no, I botched 2 weeks ago, and yesterday was the culmination. So, everybody knows I've been learning to make mead during the spring and the summer, And my latest concoction was an idea where I would do a standard mead brew, and then when I was going to condition it, I was going to condition it with a mixture, about a cup and a half of mixed berries that were pureed to hell to make sure I got all of those succulent juices into the must, and allow that to flavor for a couple of weeks, and I was going to make it into a new mead. I'm hoping to get one that has a lot more fruitier flavor to it. However, unfortunately, I did one of the cardinal sins when it comes to mead. I did not pasteurize the mead properly in the conditioning state. Essentially, it still had yeast there. And this was never a problem before because I usually made the mead strong enough that the yeast could not survive the alcoholic content within there. This time, since I'm trying something different, my alcohol content wasn't as high. So when I introduced all of those sweet little sugars, the yeast reactivated and it ate it all up. So I made a much stronger, drier mead than I imagined. And not only because of that, and because this was during the conditioning step, I already lost about a good chunk of that mead due to sediment, which is bound to happen with fermentation. So it re-fermented. I lost more to sediment. I bottled it up and only had 2 large bottles. I'm debating taking one of these with me because it is a very strong, very dry, but oddly enough, smooth mead.
Mm.
And at the moment,
Yeah.
I emptied one of those bottles that I had in my fridge into my big Wild Bill's mug from BronyCon, and I'm going to be drinking this dry ass, really cold mead in front of you all right here and now.
Okay. My question: that sediment,
Ooh.
does it still have the ability to be used again, or is it just wasted at this point?
What do you mean exactly?
Oh, I do not. I'm not overly familiar, but if there's still some yeast alive in there, if it didn't fully eat all the sugar, couldn't you use that in baking?
Uh.
Again, I have very limited knowledge, but I know that some stuff can be done because I remember like stills and whatnot. The corn mash could still be either edible or whatnot. Yeah,
let me try putting it this way. Have you ever over powdered used too much Kool-Aid and water and you had like a lumps of it in the bottom of your cup?
Okay, I see what
From
you
the
mean.
beverages, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Now,
I was just thinking
Yeah.
about that.
Basically, you're telling me the equivalent of: is there any way to fish out that Kool-Aid and make another cup with it? It doesn't work that way.
Okay. Well, remember, I am not an alcohol maker or consumer, so my thoughts are always,
No, it's fair enough, but it's more like just like baking or the fermentation or baking, which is done for everything from yogurt to cookies and bread. So yeah, your excuse fails, and you fail. D minus Toa. Anyway, but no, unfortunately, it's one of those cases I have to suck up the loss, salvage what I can, and now I already got 2 new pots that are working on brewing, which will probably be happily brewing away when I go to Everfree. But yeah. Ooh, my little soul caliber. I love that idea, Chaos Akai. But yeah, other than that, I really don't have much to go on right now. I've been happily both preparing for Everfree, for What the Pwn, for our attempt at doing something for the 500th episode, even if it ends up all being recorded, and we just record ourselves in a room and having fun with stuff, and then we'll end up uploading that as the 500th episode. Yeah, the 500th episode is not going to be live. It's not going to be completely recorded. You're just going to see us playing a card game or something while half of us get drunk. Okay. Okay, Lone Wolf Gamer. All right, quick lesson. Mead is actually It's normally called honey mead, but it can also be called cheap wine or things like that. Essentially, the idea is that you actually use fermentation yeast in honey and water, and then you put in whatever else you want with it from there. But that's the base. The yeast will eat the honey and produce alcohol, as yeast is wont to do. In fact, that's why yeast is put up in a lot of things. You'd be surprised how much stuff is alcoholic before you actually end up cooking or baking it. But the idea of mead is you just use the honey, water, yeast to make the alcohol. And you can also mix in whatever flavors, teas, things like that. And you can have a different assortment of drinks and spirits with it.
Or
Sometimes
to put it in a much simpler way, mead is beer before beer became a thing.
mead is wine. Mead is basically an altered version of wine, if you really want to put it into context. And it was definitely more popular during medieval times, mostly because honey and water and yeast were an easy combination. Plus, it's very hard to botch a mead badly enough where you can't drink it. Granted, you can botch it, but you can still drink it. It just may not be the most pleasant thing in the world. However, I believe we have gone off context. I think I hear a band hammer starting to whirl up. Let's go ahead and move on. Does anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on?
I'm not feeling well, and not.
Oh.
Yeah, the ear infection I had more than a year and a half ago returned. Not the green pussy kind, the one that bloats up the cartridge.
Oh, that's nasty. Sorry to hear that, man. I hope I hope you can at least recover quickly.
Yeah, it goes away. Then it's come back for the last couple of weeks. I don't know what to do as of yet. I've been on medications so far, so I'll go to the good old doctor again.
Yeah. No, hope today's show is a good way to just relax and try not to focus on it too much.
Also, I got a new Blue Yeti microphone.
Oh, there we go. There's some good news. Get some nice Blue Yeti going on. Just trying to update your audio quality, or going in for like
that, and my old setup was getting wasn't viable anymore.
I see. That's still a good way to go.
Just a quick head count. How many people here is using Blue Yeti? There's at least 3 FCMCs talking right now.
He is still muted.
I think I think Suki might have a Blue Yeti, but I'm not 100%. No, I think he has something else.
No, he has an upgrade since he streams a lot.
What do you think I do? Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, I didn't count you in that.
I noticed you didn't count me in that.
No, I was talking about the Blue Yeti Club. I'm not that naive.
I'm just what?
How about we move on to the con news, because I think I broke him again.
I think I need more of this meat already. All right, anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony? All right, sounds good. Let's go ahead and get started with news here. Of course, the news today is brought to you by cereal. Because sometimes you don't want a bowl of ice cream for dessert, you just want some crunchy, chocolatey bits and milk. And of course, first off, in con news, we do have another convention coming up in just a few days, Equestria, which is in the Czech Republic. Unfortunately, I don't believe we have any particular context for that, so we may be able to glean some news after it's over and done with. But I can't be 100% certain altogether if we'll know of anything outside of maybe some screenshots. But I'm hoping for the best regardless, because it sounds like a lot of fun. However, the big one that we're thinking about, the granddaddy, the Memachunga, the huge chimichanga, the Mahatmachango, I'm starting to sound like Big Bahunga Gazungas. Okay, Everfree Northwest is coming up, and yeah, there's a lot of excitement going on with that. I did find out some bad news, and I'm really kind of bummed out. Apparently, Baja Griffin is not going to be able to make it, which really sucks, especially considering apparently she got Celestia's Pancake Madness full on blast of it too. I mean, really bad,
Damn.
really bad situation. We're
Well,
hospitalized,
in fairness, if you go to
hospitalized situation.
conventions, that if your business is conventions, that is a hazard now, which sucks.
No, no, I'm not sure if it was the case or if it was something else, but it's still beyond sucks. That's just horrible. I mean, even getting hospitalized is beyond sucky there. Yes, I step 2 Harmony is going to be there. That's going to be exciting though. Damn it! I would like I love cosplayers like that, but at the same time, I'm always so terrified of doing something stupid and putting my foot in my mouth or putting myself on a wanted list somewhere. But
Meanwhile, I walk around at a convention in a Hall Night outfit, and people taking photos and having me do poses.
right. Anyway, Everfree it is coming up. Also, if you can, I would ask that to try to give Baja a little bit of help, even if it's just retweeting the donation links that she currently has going on her Twitter, or just give her a little encouragement. That this really does suck. I honestly feel bad for her. This is really bad, especially since Everfree is one of those big cons.
Yeah. So if you enjoy Baja Griffin, who is awesome, buy their stuff.
Anyway, that's my charity shout out for the week. But yeah, Everfree's coming up next week. We'll probably be a lot more excited and panicked, and probably a little bit of both. Of course, yeah, it's definitely going to be a fun week to get to that week. And of course, and the next con after that will be PonyCon Holland, which won't be until the end of September. Though I will have my own other convention excursion going out before then. Granted, it's not pony related, and it shouldn't affect the show in any way. Other than I might just be tired and have a lot of stories, but that's another case. Anyway, so yeah, a lot of exciting things coming down the pipe. And, yeah, convention, ahoy. Let's start off with the news. We don't exactly have a ton of news this time around, so we're just going to enjoy what we can of it. Starting off with, I'm too afraid of this making us a target if we play it, so I'm just going to mention it here for you guys to enjoy. A demo version of Unleash the Magic has appeared on YouTube. Now, a lot of the time with these songs, they don't immediately write it, script it, record it, and it's over and done with. Sometimes there's rewrites, there's changes in the script, there's changes in how everything should be toned, sung, lyrics, music, and maybe even scrapped altogether in some regards. And this is one of those fun cases where an alternate demo version was released, and of course it never made it to the actual movie, but now you can actually hear this demo song if you wanted to, and hear the changes. I can't say they're slight, or I can't say they're huge. I know that I did hear it, and it is different. It's noticeably different. That's the important thing to me.
Well, also it's one of those things of if something's used in a product, I pull from Bionicle. Bionicle versions of Creeping in My Soul and Bye Bye Babylon are very different from their original releases or future releases.
I'm moving Toa to his corner because that was completely unrelated. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next little bit of news here. Next, demo of a Why is there 2 of these demos in here? Did I miss
Because
something?
you were tired.
Maybe. I don't know. All right. Next, another shout out. Top 10 Brony songs for July has come out. This is one I really want to shout out because a lot of us remember the old songs that we've been playing to back and forward to death. Pinky's Laments, Discord, Proud to be a Brony, 20% Cooler, Nightmare Night. But there's a lot of musicians still out there that are making new content even now, and I think they deserve a fair shake and listen. And luckily, there's other people that think the same, and they're making monthly compilations, including the top music for the month. So yeah, if you really like Brony music, you want to hear something fresh and different, something really cool, I'd say give it a shot, give it a listen. It would be, I think you'd have a lot of fun. You might be able to find a new musician to hound and scream at the conventions. Please let them play. And then you go and then you go and enjoy their set. You're bouncing around and you got balloons all over the place. And then you meet that special someone and you bounce around together. Unfortunately, they're a mosh pitter and they throw you against the speaker. So you throw them against the chairs. Let the fighting begin. The mosh pit becomes a brawl. What is in this mead?
I was about to
Pixie
say
dust and yeast.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, Circuit, you throw me out from bringing up one of my favorite things, and then you go into this?
At least mine's pony related.
It is concert related. You just threw ponies in to make it viable.
Have you ever been to a PonyCon concert?
Yes, I was at TrackCon.
You know what?
And at BronyCon.
Question then answered. Moving on.
Haha.
Animatics. This is actually this is fun in another way. Let's try this again. Wow!
Oh no! They deleted it.
They actually deleted it. Oh my god! Is it really gone?
It's
They
probably
plugged up those leaks pretty fast.
This I didn't think this was a leak though. Oh, this sucks. Okay, so there'll probably be out there somewhere if you start digging. But wow, that was they were up there last night. So this was this sucks.
Well,
By the way,
here's thing,
Circuit Discord.
Yep.
Oh, what about it?
I think we may have them saved.
You're not.
Because
No, you're not
people...
sharing. You're not sharing.
Oh,
Ah.
I was wondering why he wasn't sharing.
it's because I'm an idiot. You got to remind me of these things.
You're not an idiot. You just.
I thought he just wasn't caring.
I care. I'm just an idiot. I'm a careful idiot.
Because sharing is caring.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this sucks. So what happened here was there was animatics showing off the the Make Your Mark 2D style that they actually set up the scenes with before they were translated into a 3D movie video set, which admittedly was probably a great reference to the 2D art style that they have for the ponies outside of Tell Your Tale. And now they're gone. They may show up somewhere else. I do not know. I'm hoping they do. There's nothing in the Sorry.
Okay.
So you are forgetting. People have probably screenshot them and they're on Debbie Baru, and someone can, reconstruct it.
They may be able to find them, but it's if it was removed off of Vimeo, it's going unless if it was removed.
And Pirate Bay.
If it was removed for copyright reasons, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle to find these. Essentially, they exist. I'm not going to deny they're out there. I'm sure somebody immediately 5 people already downloaded it before it could go down, but it's those 5 people have to be willing to share, and you have to find them too. Actually, hindsight, I think I know it. They're probably actually on pony.tube as well if you really look too. Be careful if you look. The site is amazing for many other things. But it does have a lot of
the Pony Archive it's probably on too.
Actually, pony.tube gets a lot of its stuff from the archive. But yeah, no, they're out there, and that's a pain. But it's cool to know that it's out there too, and hopefully we might see maybe some of the still images showing up on Derpy Board as well. But it is cool to know that they had a 2D style going on with that, and if you find it, you can reference it. Let's go ahead and move on to what can be seen. Here we have episode 22. Oh, it's down. No, I'm kidding. That'd be funny. Okay, Tell Your Tale 22 has come out, and this is basically
Posey gets more post.
Honestly, this is basically the pony version of Zip as Jim Carrey in The Yes Man. Of course, we'll get into the whole moral.
Except she's not a lawyer.
No, the Yes Man.
Oh yeah, Yes Man. I was making making another joke reference to one of his other movies.
Yeah, Liar. Really great movie. I do like the whole thought behind Yes Man, and honestly, I would love to talk about this episode, but we're not talking about this episode this week. So I do recommend checking it out. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know. It just depends on how you feel about her. Posey still gets the short end of the stick on a lot of things. I mean, seriously,
Looks like the Smooths just barfed on her.
Well, it does start with
G1 Smooths, not G4.
No, it does start with Smoo. Whatever barfed on, the thing that barfed on her does start with Smoo. But yeah, no, it is an interesting episode, and yeah, I'd say I recommend checking it out. But I always do anyway. So anyway, all right. Okay, here's I know this might end up bringing a lot of discussion. Let's try to keep it civil, but let's also try to keep it short and to the point because I don't want to give this more attention than it needs. And we may even have the wrong idea entirely, but... So, recent trademark filings from Hasbro involve electronic fungible tokens and NFTs.
3 little words.
Now...
Fuck you.
Now, hold it.
Fuck you, executive.
Hold on.
Now, here is my official thought on all of this after doing what research I can do and what has already happened so far. All they have done is officially submitted the trademarks so that NFTs do fall under their name if they are pony NFTs. Now, that does not necessarily mean... It does not mean that they are going to be making NFTs. This could just be the simple way that if somebody else has the goal to make My Little Pony NFTs, they can do the normal thing that Hasbro always does, the cease and desist, tell them to go take a hike, and they go and they take them away.
That's one possibility, but we all know the easier possibility for most companies taking up this route.
It could be that too. It could be that. I can't be 100% certain one way or another until something actually comes of it. That's really the key here.
Heck, Square Enix sold off some of their Western studios just for NFT projects.
Yeah, and we haven't heard anything since then, so it could also have been a lame excuse. And a lot of companies have decided not to do NFTs because it is being really looked down upon. And of course, also the NFT market
because the networking of it is unregulated and full of bullshittery.
Well, that and the
also an easy scam to pull.
Well, there's that, and the fact that there's no value in it whatsoever. Literally, that value is just the fact that it exists, and they think there's a value.
All right. So,
you know what? But in all of this, I wanted to keep this short and sweet because we could talk about this forever. There's nothing else at the moment. They filed a trademark. That's all we got. Let's save criticism and commercial content and all that crap until something actually happens.
This is fair.
Now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna look at a bunch of cute ponies in Open Pony on Second Life, so everybody can feel better. There's a cute pony. Are you feeling better already?
Yes, a non-pony.
Actually, this kind of
pony.
This looks like Alucard or knockoff Alucard.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an Alucard pony, or at the very least.
No.
Vampire the Masquerade.
No. I got this figured out. No, this. It actually says it on the name right there.
Bloodborne pony.
But the funny thing is that with the scythe and everything else, it also reminds me of a Final Fantasy VII Reaper. It's 14. Final Fantasy 14 Reaper.
You have too many Final Fantasies in your head at the moment.
I have too many everything in my head. At least I
Boggy Bat.
Then we got Boggy. Yep, Boggy Bat. And Boggy. Oh, I see. Boggy is the creator. Bat.
Mm-hmm.
The Pegasus musician.
Hey, someone's doing a Pinkie Pie, a one-man band.
I gotta love that.
One-pone band.
Oh, a cloud.
You got a clown pony.
Why is his eye staring into my soul?
I
Why
can
does
make
he
a
have
whole.
buck
I
teeth?
can make so many jokes, but I don't really want to. You know what? I'm gonna walk away from this one. If Suki isn't brave enough to make the jokes, I know I shouldn't either. I'm gonna.
Beautiful Kieran.
Oh yeah, that is
Lotus.
a beautiful.
Dark Lotus. I like the name too. It feels like a Kieran name.
Circuit, how dare you not? How dare you not recognize that I am, giving enough to let others try and fail themselves.
I recognize it. I'm just surprised that you'd be willing to do that. Flutterbubber.
Ooh, that's neat.
The name itself, it just kind of confuses me. I don't know. With a name like Flutterbubber, you would think that it would look more jovial. This kind of feels like ice cream.
No, they sneezed. What do we call this one? Flutterbubber.
Flutterbubber. I love it. No. Here we go. Glitter Pump Big Mane.
Oh, real
That's
original. Good job.
That's an anime princess.
Everything about
right there.
it does feel so anime princessy right here. Just a bunch of ponies.
You're just lazy.
That is just
Okay,
lazy.
that's lazy, but damn those.
Don't
designs,
call me
especially-
I'm
crazy.
gonna call.
I'm just. Don't call me lazy. I'm just crazy.
No, I'm gonna call lazy because he also got hair sticking out of the roof there. They didn't even take time to make sure that was.
Although the heterochromic eyes are very nice.
Desu. Alright.
Emo.
Aries Cyberpunk.
You can't have your last name be a fucking genre.
Let's see. Lumashai, heal your wounds. No, I'm sorry, that's dumb.
Ah. The
Hello,
joke.
nurse.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Miss Sill.
The librarian. Oh.
The head librarian. Wow.
Because nobody can fucking pronounce Zipsil.
Ah.
Oh, it
Why
does
do I
say
hear
Zipsil.
porn music all of a sudden?
The portal pone.
Anyway, I'm the portal pony.
Again, what the fuck? No. Don't put, your name is not Portal.
Well, they are themed around portal.
Well, they're robots, so maybe it is it's a Roomba, except it's called Omniportal. Omniportal, I need a portal to my toilet. I don't feel like getting up. Put the portal right under my couch cushion.
All right, and then you break your toilet.
And Queen Chrysalis.
I feel like there's a copyright suit coming.
I feel like there's about I want to make a joke of there's probably about 10 of these running around, but they might be changelings actually doing that. So yeah, why not?
Actually, that's a good joke.
Yeah, that was more just joking around. Yeah.
Yep. Cloudberry.
Ooh, nice.
Woos.
Although the wings
Woos.
The woos.
Woos.
Although the fact that one of the wings is up while the rest are pointing down,
Wait,
kind of makes me.
Wait, this can't be Cloudberry. Where's all the enemies trying to kill you?
Where's all the princess saving going on?
I don't know, but tell you what, how about
Where's the platforming?
Let's go ahead and visit the witch instead. Ronnie the witch, with only actually 4 arms technically if you count four legs. But yeah, Ronnie the witch pony.
Okay.
How do you like that though? It looks nice.
That one underneath it looks like a sphinx. I know it's just a pony, but
no, it's just
more
Dark
Lotus.
It's just
front view
Dark
this
Lotus.
time.
It's just more Dark Lotus this time in a pumpkin patch. Then you got Zen and Luna in the manga Luna style, which I love the manga Luna style.
Magna.
I will say
the G and N placement does make a difference.
I know it does, and I did the same thing at a store earlier. I thought I saw like a manga writer. It's a Magna writer. I don't know. I keep doing that. Magna Luna, but I still love the art style. Magna Luna has an amazing art style. And these look nice too. Shark ponies.
That one's giving the other bedroom eyes.
Because if it exists and there's a furry of it, there has to be a pony of it too. The dog came in at the word. Wait, is that
Amaterasu?
Amaterasu? Oh, I love that.
Oh, okay.
The ass is a little big, though. Or is that me?
You're complaining?
I'm just curious. We're gonna have to move somebody.
Speaking of K9,
Okay. And we shove Toa in the corner. Alright. And finally, to finish us off, Zerfy. Yeah, I really don't have anything to add to this.
You know, it sounds like a character in a story song from Weird Al.
hey Slurpee, bring the Slurpees.
I'll never forget about Zerfy, no matter how I try. Oh, what a Kieran. Okay. But yeah, no, I love these. I love checking them out. I'm glad they made at least one more of these with more highly detailed art. I really would like to also check out Second Life as well, but I have no idea what the hell I'm doing when I'm in there. So I guess that's going to be something that's going to require a lot of side education. I already got enough side education going on. You never stop learning when you're older, people. Just get used to it. And finally, this is also a fun one, but I wanted to give it more of a shout out because it is a bit of a long one as well, and we already get kind of drowning in video. We're drowning in videos as it is. Friends Forever issue 9 has been given a full comic dub by a voice actor, Dogman 15. Of course, I do want to encourage people that if you are curious about the comics, please buy them, because the more you buy, the more IDW. Thank you, IDW. At least it started with an I. The more money IDW has to keep the comics coming, and that, you know, if you like the comics, you want to encourage them to make more. But if you don't have the time to sit down and read, or you just want to hear somebody's voice acting chops, this is a good way to take a look at one of the older issues, because Friends Forever was a very old issue series. It's like one of the first side series that they ever made in this for the comic series. So it's several years old at this point. I can't believe I can say that like that. So, yeah. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. And with that, we've done it, everybody. We got through the news. And it's not even an hour into the show yet. And all it took was no news at all. So, who is ready for the challenge of the week? The challenge of the week. The challenge. Okay, I'm just going to get started here. I'm sure Crazy Man Captain will jump in whenever he can.
I was typing something to someone.
The challenge of...
Find the buttons to hit the buttons.
Alright. So the challenge this week was madness. However, we also stumbled upon a crazy, wonderful, amazing idea that we had to run with. So we are also introducing in this challenge, as well as for new Brony Show lore, the band cannon, the upgrade to the band hammer, wielded by Commander Something and Commander Something only. For he is the only one that can wield the band cannon. And so we asked you all, make a band cannon. But we also had the Protest Initiative Challenge.
Bad advice.
Bad advice. That's the best advice to give to someone that isn't you. So, I'm going to go ahead. I want to start off with my creations here. And I'm going to start off with the cannon. Because this is actually the first thing I worked on, but I did not have time to art it, per se. Just to draw the general idea that I have for it. So I wanted to do a band cannon, but I also wanted to continue the interpretation of the hammer. So here I have the band cannon hammer. Now it's not very obvious, but one end of that band cannon hammer is actually open. The idea being that you use the hammer to bash the angry, annoying person that requires the band, aim it up, and use that handy-dandy little handle down below to pull the trigger and fire that person clear across the horizon. Slam, bam, goodbye, pony. You're probably jam now.
Looks like a ruby weapon.
Honestly, I did not intend for that. In fact, the weird thing is, I think I was watching some videos on like Final Fantasy stuff, and I think I just kind of had a weird steampunk thing going on with it. But yeah,
That'd be a little bit contrarian. It kind of reminds me of I think the dude at the end of Resident Evil 8.
I had to take your word on that one, unfortunately. But yeah, the whole idea, of course, the thing is supposed to be big enough for a pony to fit in when you slam it down. The only problem is, I thought Commander was bigger than he is until I saw the character sheet. So this is the first work. It's going to take some reworking, but that is the first pan hammer cannon. And don't worry, Commander, I did see your entries as well, so I am going to get those along with everybody else's. Everybody ran with this, and I love it. So, of course, this doesn't incorporate madness and bad advice. So, here's madness and bad advice. Behold, the pony who finds our show and think that they can just jump in and troll us. And Commander Something is already well aware with the band hammer cannon in his claws ready to go.
Yeah, you don't mess with Commander. Commander will mess you up digitally. Yeah.
He will end you. Yes.
He will end you. He will end you for you and me.
But yeah, no, the fun thing is when I did the initial sketch, I had his head completely wrong, which is also why I'm glad I went back to the reference sheet. All right, but yeah, no, this is the no-name pony about to get ban-hammered, and the laptop that took me 20 minutes to draw because I have no idea what I am doing with perspectives, and I hate myself for it.
I'm glad you didn't go with someone from the past.
Nope, I actually went completely anonymous. No, there is no idea. Nobody has any idea who this pony is, and they may not ever see him ever again.
Mm-hmm.
I also realized I didn't do the line. I didn't fix the lines in this, so yeah. Whoops. A laptop can be rectangular.
Of course it can, because most of them are 16 by 9, have 16 by 9 screens.
Yeah, or are they talking about the fact that it kind of looks like it's? I gotta admit, the base doesn't look all that good. It's supposed to be kind of like folded up a little bit, but I like I said, my perception, I really need to work on my on perception and arting because this really does suck.
It was Heisenberg that I was thinking of with the hammer.
Yeah. His laptop does have corners. They're just round. You never heard of stylish laptops? You ever heard of a Leap? The Leap had round corners. Okay, I'm making excuses at this point. All right, everybody. Okay. So we also have plenty of entries from everybody else here. So let's get started with, of course, Steam Engine and Fritz Demolition.
Damn.
So need something torn down but can't quite find the time to go through the proper authorities? Call Fritz and watch your problem disappear in a flash. Instead of a ban cannon, we have a banish from existence cannon.
Also, very neat detail with the shoes.
I like the name, though. It just feels like one of those 90 action names. Fritz Demolition.
Fritz Demolition, starring in the Demolition Pony.
You know, in some way, shape, or form, it reminds me of the Rescue Squad. You know, the action figure toys for little boys that had action packs on their back.
You know what, Lone Wolf? I can see where you're going with that. It does kind of, it can kind of look like a Phantasy Star Online character.
Oh, this just gave me Rescue Hero vibes.
That's the one. That's the one.
Wow, we're just getting all sorts of vibes from this. So yeah, congratulations, Steam Engine. You got all of us thinking.
Well, also the Centurions could work.
Next, we have Toa with his bad canon advice.
At this point, I should just leave this body here.
Why?
Why? I know me, and this is how it will be.
What makes you think that?
It was one of Circuit's birthday wishes.
You didn't know that was fake. I don't have birthdays. I'm just ignoring them now. If I don't acknowledge my birthdays, I don't get older. It's a scientific fact.
Circuit, you only feel as young as you only feel you're only as old as you feel.
Dude, I feel ancient. I feel so ancient.
But yeah, I decided to do a little bit more background with just Commander either being smug or looking at the camera like, seriously?
I'll give you credit. The artwork that you put towards Commander is a lot more detailed than what I'm used to seeing from you. So you definitely put a little more effort in there. I can tell.
Oh, here's the other thing, though. I occasionally just do these as rushes, but I'm trying to go back to it since I don't have to wait out the artist training ground.
Fair enough.
Also, I do try and do Commander as detailed as possible because he deserves to be fully rendered.
Paw Patrol with ponies. Wow, we're just getting everything in the chat room now. Paw Patrol with ponies. Love it.
All right. So what is Commander's art?
Not yet. We still got another from Steam Engine. He got the cannon. Now we got the bad advice. If I learned anything in my time of searching through restricted trash, young colts and fillies, said recycling is merely suggestion. So toss as much metal away as possible. Plus, it's good for business.
Haha.
Yeah, not the best advice in the world there.
And Commander, I'm happy you enjoy the actual old style cannon.
Yeah.
Recycling is just a frame of mind, man.
Of course, we have the old style cannon, which means we have to bring in a newer style cannon. Behold, Commander's own take on the Commander's band cannon.
It's a good emplacement one.
Yes, the cannon that fires band hammers.
Artillery.
Band hammers with pikes at the end of them.
Band hammers with pikes!
CMC, this is definitely reminded me I need to be more available for Company of Heroes too, because I enjoy being artillery in that game.
I do love this, though I am infuriated that it could draw something so awesome in a short amount of time, and I take an hour and I can't get the laptop to look right.
Commander has been doing this for a much longer time than you.
I know.
Experience.
I know. Let me just get my gripes out. I know. I actually know the real truth. I'm not that sensitive. It's stupid. I'm just sensitive.
I feel like I should know which artillery piece this is.
I have an idea. I don't know the exact model, but it's the easy emplacement that you can have. It's not a field gun. I know that. Because the field gun doesn't have a spike up front.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I just had a brilliantly dumb idea. Give Commander a tank, one of the siege tanks from StarCraft.
You do realize that I can easily do that since I have a tank.
Yeah, no, but yeah, that'd be hilarious because he's just riding around that tank. The moment he needs to fire off a band hammer, he just puts it in siege mode and just fires band hammers out of it.
I might just do that for the next one if we have this as a running theme.
I don't know about running theme, but it's something to consider if you're feeling frisky, I guess. But yeah, let's see. Orbital satellite cannon. Ooh, wow. Commander is getting a complete arsenal of band weaponry.
And are you surprised by this?
No, I'm loving every second of this. In fact, yeah.
All in the airstrike from space.
Oh, you mean Pillars from God?
No, it's not pillars from God. It's pillars from me. Swear to me. Okay. That's all right. So yeah, that is it for the content creation. Unless somebody threw something at me that I'm not aware of.
No, but I would like to restate Pillars from God going into Rods from God. That's how they got rid of Bobatos in Unblooded Orphan Season 2.
Right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do what we do best. It's time to pick out a new random challenge. So everybody, next we still have one more week. Well, one more week before we have to start getting con ready. And that means it's time to do a challenge of the week. And everybody, once again, you all have you all have an opportunity to throw in an entry to be put into a randomizer, which we will pull from and see what the next prompt will be. Everybody gets one entry. And is it really Rods from God?
Yes, it is.
Oh dear God. I swear, if this comes up, I am going to loot this up as much as possible because I can. The Noid. I'm definitely Noid. Okay.
Reminder, this originally came from fiction, but it's also been thought of as a thing for the U.S. military, because why not? And if you want to make it fun, it's kinetic bombardment.
Got orbital strike, and of course that was also given a nice little image in our backstage chat. When Commander has had enough, he will initiate the orbital strike. Usually it's Toa that has to get hit with it.
And yet I live!
Because you're the projectile. Alright. And we also have Cliff's Pets. Don't worry, I'm grabbing everybody's here. Sentry Gun. Getting a lot of good entries here. Love it. Let's see. All right, everybody. If you want to put in an entry, now is the time. We're gonna give you just a little bit more. But yeah, we got a lot of good entries here. This is gonna make for a fun random pull. Love it. All right. Gonna take a sip of my mead here that I've been slowly sipping the entire time we've been doing the show. Because you sipped the mead. Sipping. Going once. Going twice. Technically it's already over. We're going to go ahead and pull. Cliffs! Next week's challenge is now Cliffs. Broadside, port side, rappelling them down. Cliff sides all around. Just be sure to look for John Travolta. No, that's not it. Tom Cruise.
It was Steven. No, it's not Steven Seagal.
No, it's Tom Cruise.
Oh,
I just said it.
I know it's Rocky.
Tom Cruise.
Sylvester Stallone. He was in that Clips movie.
We're just gonna go ahead and move on here. So Cliffs. Cliffs is the prompt. And you're talking about cliffhanger. And if you really wanted to be cheeky, you could have said John Lithgow. But anyway, Cliffs. But we also have a protest initiative challenge.
I didn't have anything that I was thinking of. Let me quick check with Cole, see if he has thoughts.
Ooh, Cole with thoughts. I hope they're coherent. Seriously, I feel bad for Cole. I'm sure he's been working his head off. He's probably tired. Give him a little bit of love out there. I'm sure he
support Cole, and know that he will spend about a week a few days with his other half on a train.
Support your local Cole. He's all the bad kids have for Christmas.
Not sure if we'll get a response because it seems like he's not online at the moment.
All right. I guess we'll put that as
for
a
those
question.
watching the thing, will be on the site and then the show notes at some point.
We will have a protest challenge, even if it ends up being the last thing we do for the show before we close out. And with that, let's go ahead and wrap up our talk of news and talk about Karen. Yeah, I don't like this girl. Okay, where are you? All right, so we're going to talk about Tell Your Tale, episode 13. Or Nay Fever.
Oh, right. I forgot to watch this. Oh, well, fuck it. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I do like this one in some regards because it does address one very important thing about the fact that Earth ponies now have a lot more stronger magic than before, in which you don't need people to, you don't need other ponies to make your plants for you. But you do need Derpy Boru to load up when you try to bring up an image.
So basically, they could all be farmers and have a full field by the end of the day.
Well, let me.
Not even the end of the day.
Okay, let's try this again. So, yep. Basically, they don't need a flower pony to make normal flowers anymore because they literally can just stump their hooves and they grow their own. Which, admittedly, this does not make me happy for Posey. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is when I started regarding her as like a freaking Karen. Because this was just mean. I mean, not even saying no thank you. She literally popped up a flower right in front of her and just, yeah. I mean, these two had the right of it.
Well, here's the other thing, though. Oh, just because you can be a dick doesn't mean you have to be a dick.
Anyway, so the whole idea is Sunny is seeing that some ponies are struggling to kind of figure out what to do with themselves now that magic has basically rendered some of their jobs completely obsolete. Considering she's the one that literally brought them out of a job because she brought all the magic back, she decided it's her job to help. So she goes and visits Dahlia, who I'm going to keep forgetting her name the entire time we're trying to talk about this episode, but please bear with me. So, of course, she's trying to figure out what Dahlia's magic is so that they can try and get her flower business in a better position, or at least give her something better to do than trying to sell flowers to people that obviously can just grow their own. I mean,
the only time I've heard Dahlia has been in either the Black Dahlia or just a throwaway character.
I have no strong opinions one way or another. So anyway, they decide that they need to figure out how best to get Dahlia's magic to work. And of course, Sunny starts off with, "Hey, think happy thoughts. Do a dance." So one DDR session later, and we get the tiniest flower in existence.
It's a very janky DDR session.
Considering that she's not falling hoof over tea kettle, I'll take it. So, yeah, but eventually they just start talking like, what makes you happy? What makes you feel good? You want to feel good? What makes you feel happy and good and does all the good things? And she's thinking a giant flower field. And I mean, really thinking a giant flower field. Wow. Yeah. For kids, everybody. For kids. Sorry, I'm just going to leave it on this image for a second here. This is hilarious.
You know,
Sonny, why do you make me feel this way?
Why must I think of flowers this way? You're not supposed to deflower like that. Anyway, moving on.
Wow.
From the sound of it,
Moving
from the sound of
on.
it, Poison Ivy will enjoy this world.
Moving on. She really gets into the groove of thinking of happy big flowers, and literally comes out with the biggest flowers ever seen, which admittedly in its own right is pretty damn awesome. So she's feeling excited. She's going through town, making giant flowers everywhere, destroying the infrastructure because, god damn it, who cares about if the tram can't go from point A to point B? Giant flower.
You know, this follows the same logic as Megas XLR, except instead of giant robot, we have giant flower.
Unfortunately, there was one big problem with big giant flowers in the middle of spring. Big giant flower pollen. That's right.
Oh no.
So yeah,
Allergy season.
Well,
allergy season. And
I forget which part of the country has this, but I know that there are times where there is basically yellow everywhere.
Yep, it pretty much goes exactly like that. Unfortunately, all of the flowers are letting off. Oh god, I hate the fact that I know biology well enough that I'm trying not to make horrible jokes from this. So yeah.
Oh yeah, they're reproducing.
They are reproducing. A bunch of pollen scatters everywhere. And of course, it's making everybody's lives completely miserable because everybody is stuffed up. Apparently, having pollen the size of your head will make anybody have a really bad case of hay fever. I mean, seriously, it's amazing how many people are suffering from pollen during all of this.
And yet she is unaffected.
It's her pollen.
I think it's because the pollen recognizes that this is plant mama.
No, it's simple. It's the same as farts. He who pollinates tolerates. I can't believe I made that up. Yeah.
Somebody clip that.
But yeah, everybody is suffering, and of course we have to deal with Karen once again, saying this is all the giant flower girl's fault. Fuck her. We should run her out of town like we did. We should have done with those dirty unicorns. Seriously,
those
Posey.
Dirty non-earth ponies.
Posey is one of those. I feel so diametrically opposed. She deserves all the crap she gets, but at the same time, she gets so much crap.
Well, also, she doesn't find the irony of the statement because she's the one that started this whole shit.
Anywho, so you guys were talking about the pollinator not being able to be pollinated. You're wrong. She also suffers a little bit. If anything, Sunny's the only one that doesn't feel a thing.
That's because she's part alicorn.
Yeah, it's probably the magic is protecting her from all of it. So everybody is suffering, but the alicorn knockoff.
Also, let's not forget, when she sneezes, glitter.
No, that's when she does magical things. But yeah, glitter. So anyway, she keeps sneezing while they're trying to talk, and Sunny is trying to say, "I'm sorry, I goofed up. We goofed up. We all goofed up. We made giant flowers. Everybody is dying. We're probably going to be covered in pollen for years now. We summoned up Fallout Equestria, but it's pollen instead of nukes. Go figure." And of course, all the sneezing keeps happening, and they find out, oh, she has magic boogers. Literally, she is sneezing on the flowers so much that they end up glowing colors. So she has magic boogers.
The rainbow of snot compels you.
Have you subscribed to the Gospel of the Almighty Smooth?
Of course, because of that, she's able to make big glowy rainbow wreaths that she sells to every pony, saving her business while sneezing on her product.
Okay, I have to ask.
If they knew, they would be throwing those away.
No, they probably know.
I mean, she doesn't exactly hide it.
Okay, so by the way, full disclosure, I literally just watched the episode, and this scene right here, it shouldn't bother me, but if there was a GIF of this, you would notice that whenever they put these stupid things on, it's literally just straight on the neck. Like, there's no over the head or anything. There's no latching mechanism on this thing. And that thing looks like it's being sold as a fucking solid circle. How the fuck are they putting it on?
I don't know,
magic.
I don't know
Fucking
how,
magic.
but I'd be a lot more concerned with the one image I don't see here that's at the end of the episode where you see that the magic, quote unquote, is melting off of the flowers onto their backs. So her sneezes are coating the flowers and they're melting onto the backs of every pony, which, oh god, it's actually.
Oh god, it's the pod people all over again.
So basically, this pony is an outright pollinated, disgusting mess. Congratulations,
Also-
everybody. That's the moral. You can be rich and be the most disgusting person on earth.
Well, also, second, it's the simple fact of, was this done before or after the pandemic? Like the writing process.
Dude, there's no way. You know what? No,
I feel that would be too topical if they touched upon that.
way too topical, and I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole because it could easily fall into either category.
I know.
So
it's just
anyway-
something to think about.
Honestly, I do love the fact that they address the whole idea that yeah, some Earth ponies are going to be out of a job because magic is back. That's hilarious. It's actually downright hilarious that they addressed it, but of course now, and some of them make things worse. But
Well, this is the second addressing of that because we already had the magician.
wasn't the
Yep.
yeah, but the magician's a later episode though, so I think this is actually the first one to address it.
Thought we already talked about the magician.
I think
No.
we alluded to it, but we didn't exactly go over the episode in detail.
Remember, we're still early on. We're just like 2 or 3 episodes past. Make your
My
Never mind.
brain is in every single direction and confused.
No, it's okay. It
No.
usually takes me about 10 minutes to remember what episode we did talk about on the show. CMC spoilers. Oh no, he's spoiling a 5-minute episode that came out 3 weeks ago.
that is
It's already
well out of
past
the bounds
the
of
spoiler time
spoilers.
for things. We usually give 2 weeks.
Hold on, we didn't exactly talk about the wizard. I think I remember. We talked about his name because I thought it was a hilarious name. It's like Hoofdini. Yeah, that's it. We thought
Yeah.
the name was funny.
Something like that.
But yeah, no. So yeah, the pony race is having to figure out what the hell to do with themselves, and unfortunately, also making the biggest mess of flowers in the world, and so many jokes that you can make because of giant flowers. I'm just gonna leave it alone. So yeah,
And the one image you showed out of context.
Moving on.
yeah. Actually, they're all great out of context. Here's a fun one. So anyway, I thought the episode was pretty. I thought the episode was pretty good all over. You know, just
Brand.
I like the idea that they have to address the fact that some ponies are going to have issues with their current jobs now that things have literally changed around them almost overnight. So I'll give them credit for that. And I think the moral was okay. The whole sometimes you just if things are gone, you have to find a different path. It doesn't have to be the same
Also,
thing.
things can always get worse.
Yeah, like giant flower covering the city worse. And also, Karens suck. Don't ask for sympathy from Karens. They'll just show you a bigger flower immediately in front of you, and it hurts everybody's feelings.
I still find that ironic / telling on how bad that character is, but you already went through that.
Yeah. So, anybody have any thoughts, opinions, such on this episode?
Izzy is the true villain of a Posey story.
Right, Izzy is definitely the villain of Posey.
Flowers.
You know what? I'm fine with this. Posey needs an enemy.
Alright. And that is our final thoughts on this episode. Next week, we'll do another one.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god. You know what?
Right, moving on.
Moving
Let's
Yes,
talk
please.
about the Protest Initiative Challenge because Cole did get back to me. He said shirt.
Shirt.
Shit.
Shirt.
Shirt. Shirt.
Shit.
No!
Like-
Commander, if he says it one more time, you have my permission.
Put him in the tall corner for a minute or two.
No, we're gonna put him in the Toa cannon and launch it as we're gonna launch it to deep space into a planet.
Pants.
Moving on. So now it's the time for what we promised, and of course we promised the creation of the My Little Pony Twilight Sparkle Secret Shipfic Folder, the Brony Show Special Edition. Words. And of course, we're going to do this with a combination of the card generator that you see right here. And of course, my good old friend, which I have yet to load up, so I'm going to do that right now. Krita, which is actually used more for digital painting for me, but it also is a great Photoshop editor to some regards, so it will work for us in that regard as well.
I had to take care of something, so I'll be back later.
All right. So here's how I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna be completely random and insane, but we're gonna do the best we can. So of course, first thing we want to do is set up the pony as is. We'll go ahead and use someone familiar for this. Of course, we have the unicorn male, who is a pony, and is probably not in an alternate world.
I don't know what those symbols mean.
The ones on the side, or the ones that he's clicking on right now.
These globes.
I'm not entirely positive.
Okay, basically, I think that's either like tags or something like that.
It is probably a tag for something. I'm just not sure exactly.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'd have
at
to
this point,
dig through all the sets to see what those are about.
All right. The best part about it is down here it also has all of the symbols and the power guides. So we don't have to guess what the powers should be.
Mm-hmm.
So for Circuit, all right, everybody. What should? Okay, you know what? We already know who this is. So let me just go ahead and.
Well, you also spoiled yourself.
Oh yeah, but
because
okay.
it could have been Creature, because he's a unicorn. Could have been Cole.
Keywords: unicorn, podcaster, delusional. All right. So that now the goal we want to create a at least one power. Now what should let's see.
Okay, looking at the power, I would honestly
Or maybe no power. Maybe no power at all. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, looking at it, I'm seeing either swap, three-way swap, or like change. Sorry, I need. It's hard to see at the moment, but search, like either the swaps or the search, because you do a lot of digging.
I don't know about a swap. Honestly, I was debating doing draw.
Yeah, that does work. I mean, we do draw on different topics, but that's also one of the things of a theme thing of ours could always be a swap thing because we keep going off on different tangents and whatnot.
We also got new goal because I keep doing random stuff every other moment.
Well, that can also work.
I don't know. Anybody else have any thoughts on this? Should we just start going randomly into this thing and see what happens? Rush into the wind.
How about using a random thing? Pick the goals we want and the traits we want, and just let fate decide.
Yeah, that kind of feels like it's defeating the purpose here a little bit. You know, I'm gonna go with I am gonna go with new goal on this one. I'm feeling with Circa here with me, new goal, because every time I show up, something new is happening. Let's see. Okay, Commander. I hope you have a good night, Commander. Something. Please get some good sleep.
Yeah, have
Alright.
a good sleep, Commander.
All right, here's what I'm thinking for the flavor text. Every week, he tries to come up with something new for the podcast. Every week, it never goes as planned. I don't know. I like that. What do you guys think?
Oh, that works. That works.
All right, so now that we got that idea out of the way, we're going to go ahead and export here. Or is there a way to add the art to this? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You have to upload it to Imgur and then put it on that line there to the right. Just above the export button, that line.
Oh.
Just down. Card image. And you see that
Oh!
line.
Oh, and you use an Imgur.
An Imgur or derpycdn.net.
Okay, let's see. Give me a quick second here, everybody.
It might be
Oh,
easier
it's
just to
Derpy
upload
Boru.
Imgur. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's just how Derpy Boru parses the image.
All right. Let's okay. I think I might have an Imgur account here, so I might
Whereas
be able
I'm
to...
checking that Boru that is also linked there because it actually has a collection of cards, and what I'm seeing of that corner with the little with the globe thing there is that is where you could put a set symbol.
Okay.
I'm not seeing... I only saw one of those globes going by, but I'm seeing a whole bunch of other set symbols in that space.
Yeah.
And yeah, all the ones with those globes seem to be fan-made ones on that site.
Really, gotta get a verification code. Okay. Oops. All right. Okay. Imgur is set up. All right. Let's see. So for the moment, honestly, this is good because it doesn't mean I have to use Krita, which honestly I was kind of fretting on that a little bit. Granted, I am gonna have to still be a little bit careful here, but let's see. Let's use this one.
Oh, right. I did find you on Derpy Boru with a lot of good shot images.
We could probably use some of those too, maybe. But I got an Imgur working as well in case we don't have any.
Hi, Cole. How are you?
Hello.
Oh, Coldust, you're just in time. We can make you a Twilight Sparkle Secret Shifting folder card of yourself.
Oh, geez. Oh my.
Yeah, that's what we're doing today.
Fun.
We're attempting to anyway.
Oh, it's a generator. Nice.
Yep.
Well, also, I have the other thing linked in backstage where you can easily.
Oh,
Link to the image itself.
Mm-hmm.
okay, got it. No worries.
Yeah.
Get done.
Oh, you're just having fun with that one.
Oh, I love it. I actually love that image from Ms. Melee.
Adorable.
So there we go, and yep, it looks like it works, and we could just go ahead and I think we can just save our export from there.
I would say export.
How does it
these.
export? Does it actually export as a...
Let's see. I can either save as a file or save to Imgur itself, and or download image. Yeah.
If you want to print this, I would click all those. Oh, okay. Bleed is probably your best option.
I'll try that for now. Yep, and there it
Well-
goes. And just for proof of concept here, behold, we have our first shipfic card made with the bleed effect. So it actually the border's a little bit bigger than it should be.
Well, that way, if and when you print it, you can always size it.
All right, so first, we got our proof of concept, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with everybody else.
All right.
Now we got Circuit
Cole,
Main
you
down. Coldust will be the next, since he has now graced us with his awesome presence.
And
Heck.
all you have to do is change the text because he is a unicorn.
Well, he could not be. He could be female, or maybe he's everything. Coldust, are you everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything. Everything and anything all the time.
So that makes an alicorn.
Yeah, he's basically he's pretty much every image of alicorns on Derpy Boru.
So
But
he
you
can't
forgot
use magic.
you forgot one keyword that would be proper. The OC.
Oh,
For
the
you.
OC. Oh, I forgot. I should have put OC in there.
Because that is something that actually
on.
gets utilized by some of the goals.
Yep.
Okay.
Of course, I was just doing
No,
that for
no.
giggles anyway.
Oh, right.
So we got unicorn. Well, actually, let's do this. OC, unicorn, train master.
We were talking about you as well.
Oh my gosh. I'm
It's
a.
not a unicorn. You're a unicorn.
Really?
No,
No,
I
he
am a
is a
unicorn.
Unicorn. Cole's a unicorn.
Oh right, yeah, you are.
Yeah, don't you remember like the
We have
jokes? Don't you remember the jokes from the
I
Equestrian
keep
Flag
thinking
stop?
you're an Earth pony.
That's the
because you're
point.
so-
He's
No,
so
no.
bad at magic, he barely ever uses it, so he might as well be an Earth Pony, but he's technically a unicorn.
I'm just gonna
Well-
sip on some water.
CMC, that's one of the running jokes whenever I'm around. I go, hey, Cole, why aren't you using your horn? And people go, he has a horn?
Water.
Honestly, it was a running joke in the flag stop too, because like that was the reason why the entire station building disappeared that one time, because he was just really bad at magic.
All right. So next, we gotta figure out what his special ability should be, and also if for Coldust, I have images of him. However, I also want to give you guys a chance. So if you have images of Coldust that you think we should use for the card, throw it in Picks and Gifts in the Discord.
Okay, hang on. Let me.
So what would your ability be? Swaps? Draws? Search the deck?
I was debating maybe playing
Cole,
discard.
were you wanting the one with you puking out train, or are you good with your studious one?
I just put two, two in Picks and Gifts.
So either stop or the trains.
Yep, I figured the train would be one of them.
All right.
I can find more.
I know, I'm
No,
on your Debbie Ballroom page. I
let's-
see all the OC.
Let's
I
let
know
him
you
have
have
at
more
it.
than that, but
Let him have at it.
I see all
I have
30 of
it-
them.
I was looking through my folder of pictures of my OC earlier, and I forgot that a friend of mine drew a picture of my OC hugging a body pillow with some New Haven Alco FAs on them.
You know, I honestly believe that. Also, second, I found a first ship card between Coal and Feather.
Great. That's not that. Well, okay, yeah, we could probably use that for a ship card, but not for the moment. We need to work on Cole's card. And now, let's go ahead and give the card image the proper image it deserves. Wow,
Hell yeah.
That did not work as well as I'd like, but I'll take it.
Oh.
It cropped it.
You can't adjust the image at all.
Not that I can see. Unless, you know, a small part of me hopes. Small part of me. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to adjust it. And that probably means that the other one would be much worse if I use that as well.
Okay, let's boogie.
Okay, so have we figured out what we want for Cold Dust keyword on this?
What are the keywords to choose from?
Well, you got all of these.
Swap, three-way swap, draw, new goal, search, copy.
It would be hilarious if it was a draw card.
You know what? Let's do it then. Draw a card. Draw one card from ship or pony deck. Because Cold Dust thought it was hilarious.
Well, yeah, it's because I draw.
Oh yeah! Oh god, we even made that joke earlier. Oh my god. Alright. And now the flavor text. Let's see.
Cole, a good quote for this.
Cold Dust thought
that picture probably won't be cropped better there.
Would have been trains, and more trains.
Cole, do you agree with this flavor text?
Coldest thought a better movie would have been trains, and more trains. You say that, but oftentimes movies with trains in them get the trains wrong.
Well,
I can think of one movie that got most of the train stuff right, and it's like the train movie that like a lot of like it's the one that rail fans really like, but in all honesty is a terrible movie. You watch it for like an hour, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, is that the plot? Okay, all right, I'm in."
You're probably not talking about Bullet Train or Orient Express, then.
No, I'm talking about Emperor of the North.
Wow, it even sounds boring.
Yeah, well, the problem was originally the working title was Emperor of the North Pole. It's a movie about hobos.
Okay, continue.
I have not seen Bullet Train. I want to see Bullet Train, but I also got a bunch of other things I want to check out. Anyway,
so
yeah.
So the thing is, it was called Emperor of the North Pole originally as a working title, but apparently during a test screening or something, there were a bunch of people who came thinking that it was going to be a Christmas movie, which is very much not. And they brought their kids along. In the first 5 minutes of the movie, there's a guy who gets cut in half by a train wheel.
Ugh.
Oh.
So they decided to change the Emperor of the North to make it seem less like that. Anyways, it's about hobos in the 1930s, and it's based largely off of the books recalling the tales of a hobo by the name of A Number One, who was a hobo who traveled all around the country and wrote about it. Yep, that's it.
Very fascinating, and I want to hear more about it later.
All right, so yeah.
Oh, Cole, you're here.
Hello, Slowpoke.
Oh, actually, the joke was from the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I was going with trains, trains, and trains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
There was a post circulating around Twitter recently about like a movie that's supposed to take place during World War II, and then you can see a train going through in the foreground, and it is very blatantly a modern freight train that would have been that would be loaded with automobiles, which anybody else would think, oh, it's a train. Anybody who knows about trains is like, that is wrong.
Actually, I
It's
got
the
the perfect flavor text, everybody. He's on a constant search to prove that until Generation 5, toasters did not truly exist in Equestria.
That is much better.
Yes, accurate.
It is accurate and it's funny. I love it. You know what? We got it.
Oh.
Yep.
Circuit, I have a joke.
Yes.
Okay. So, you know how like the people are like always about like, hey, are you a Coke person or a Pepsi person?
Yeah.
Personally, I'm not really into pop culture.
Ah, that's a good one.
It took a
I got
second.
it,
I'm not gonna lie. I my brain churned a little bit, and it just the click. It clicked. I'm keeping I'm keeping the flavor text now.
I came up with that when I was bored on the production line, and it causes so much pain to so many people. I love it.
It's beautiful.
How
though.
did you survive the day?
All right.
Simple. Other people's pain gives me life.
All right, so that's Coldest, everybody. We did Coldest. Who is next on the carding block?
Well, to stay in theme with the unicorn and male, CMC.
That's not. We don't need to keep in that theme, but fine.
Well, also
Get it? Because they're all horny.
No, I mean,
Oh.
it's just like unicorn and male. We got other people here. We could shuffle it.
I understand that. I'm gotta.
I vote go for Toa. Go Toa next.
You know what? All right, Crazy Matt, we're keeping you on the sideline for a moment. We will get to you though, but we are going to Toa Koi because we do need to switch things up a bit.
I'll get
Hell
my
yeah.
pony
Toa
stuff.
Koi,
For a better picture.
sexless, and nutless. He's nothing. He is not a pony. This man, he is not pony.
I mean, he kind of is. When I draw him, he is.
Well, yes, I am.
Pony Toa is fun to draw, I will say.
Thank you, Cole. I love how you took my simple design and made it into a pony.
Okay.
I thank you.
Here's a question: why do we have two different ones of these Earth signals?
Simple. One is Earth and one is Dark Earth. It's the difference being, one has a bit more of a bitter taste, and the other one is a bit more caffeinated.
I think it might also be related to.
Well, one of them could just be pony, the other a zebra.
Well, remember, even Spike is considered an Earth pony because.
All right. Well, let's.
No, you're all wrong. It's one shops at Hot Topic.
Thank you.
All right. In that case, Toa, what would you label yourself as? And yeah, he already just threw the image at me. So
I will say, according to canon, Spike may start out as an Earth pony, but later he becomes a Pegasus.
Technically, since I can fly with my rocket boots.
Isn't there a picture of Toa as a bat pony somewhere?
No, that's another character. That's actually the fun thing. I made the bat pony first, but I decided, you know what, I'm going as robot because everyone was almost a bat pony in the early season because everyone's like, bat pony. Don't tell me I'm wrong because I was there.
Go for Alicorn.
Oh, that's the last thing we need. Princess Toa.
I think it is the thing we need. I vote, like, listen, he can fly, and he's got a little point on his head, which, like, although it doesn't, like, leaves that, I'd like to think it's a horn decal. So the little triangle counts as a horn. So I'm going to say Alicorn. Alicorn Toa. This is.
I'm down for this. I am down for this.
All right. Any objection?
I feel like getting dangerous. Let's give Toa Alicorn powers. Let's go.
Let's get dangerous.
Yeah. Fine.
And by the way, I am doing swap 3-way.
Fine, but I am making him sexless still. I don't think he has any attachments that any of us are interested in anyway.
I am Ace. I am not Arrow Ace. Thank you very much.
Okay. Something robots. I don't actually have anything to say.
Okay. OC.
Someone's phone?
Toa. Toa.
I'm here. Sorry. There's always something in this house. Yes.
Hi, kitten. Can you not nuzzle my hand that is on the mouse?
Okay, so now Toa's away, well, let's go ahead and work on his character before he can stop us.
Okay. He's an alicorn. He's a robot. Groovy lad. Spicy.
I keep trying to do this, but my mother keeps talking to me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That maybe that's a little rough there. All right. I'll go with that. Unique.
Add spicy.
Okay. Fine.
Unique spices. Hell yeah.
Unique spices. You know what?
He has a compartment for a spice rack.
OC robot unique spices. I love it. Okay. All right. So power. What should his power be? I want to go with maybe a change thing, just because the way he constantly goes on something completely different and random. Like maybe a keyword change, because he just tends to be random about like really random things.
Timeline change.
Timeline change. Ooh.
That is a.
Or is that a ship only thing?
Oh, it's a ship only. Well, it's.
Well, this is why I said
it's a ship only
swap
thing. It
could
is a ship.
work.
Or a dimensional shift, like Earth 1, Earth 2. He can move between the Earths.
I can already do that, but as I said, a three-way swap could work since I go from one topic to another.
I like that. Three-way swap.
All right, three-way swap. Let's swap 3, not up to. You have to swap 3.
By the way, Circuit, do send me a link to this later.
Oh, absolutely. It is in our show notes, but I'll definitely send you a link to the template maker.
Hell yeah.
And Cole, there is another site called Twilight. The game's name, I think either .com or something like that.
I haven't actually looked at that.
Backstage.
I haven't looked at it, though, so I can't vouch for the efficacy of it.
Looked at what?
The backstage link that I did for the Twilight Secret Ship Fic folder. And it basically says, do not put a certain mark on to pretend to be official.
All right, and for the flavor text, just to throw one out right off the bat to get us going. So let me tell you about the entire lore of Matanui. Wait, what do you mean this is about ponies?
Actually, I'm down with that.
All right,
I'm fine, because the last time we got together, CMC and I actually had a vehement discussion of the variations of Kanohi in Bionicle.
I don't even know what that means!
The masks.
Okay.
There are variants and misprint variants.
You know what? He's already going into it. We're going to do it immediately. We're taking it. We're just running with this.
As I said, I am fine with this because it's something I do. And don't get me started on the Bull Rock and the Rock Tree. Dear God, 42 different variations of Rock Tree was not needed.
In that case, we're not going to get you started. Instead, we're going to start on who we said we were going to a moment ago and then changed our minds.
CMC.
So we also need a Crazy Matt Captain image. So anybody who wants to procure, unless Crazy Matt Captain wants to do it himself.
I cropped one so that it will actually potentially fit better. Pick some gifts. Paste. Enter. Because, yeah.
Aw, you had to
your
go with
icon
that
is
one.
adorable.
You had to go with that one. It doesn't even have the full thick mustache. Hello.
No, this is young
have to-
CNC.
Dig around to find one that. Cat, can you please not bite the hand on the mouse?
The
Boy,
king
there's
wants some
a lot
fun.
of people. There's a lot of cat issues in this group, isn't there?
Most of us have cats.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just kind of funny. All right. Okay, copying image address, and let's go ahead and plug in our. Whoa, something went wrong there. Let's try that again. There we go. Still got a good part of the adorbs in there. Let's see. OC, unicorn, glue holding everything together.
I was contemplating whether to put mine up in here, but one, it's made from my OC's made from a different artist, and two, I can't seem to find it at the moment.
Oh, you're more than free to post it up there, and we'll go ahead and go with it. It can be from a different artist as long as, I would assume you have
I would go with
permissions to use it.
explosions rather than super glue.
Yeah, I know. Explosions, okay. Alright, and what do you think we should make your special ability?
Well,
I'm good
you
with
do
the
destroy
three-way
all that
swap. Don't trust the cuteness. He wants to ship you. He will ship you. You are being shipped.
stuff.
I don't know. I see you more of a search person because you always seem to be whenever we talk about something, you're able to find it pretty easily.
Well, that also
I will
applies to
find
me.
you and I will ship you.
Yes, that works.
Okay. How about we just do a swap, a simple swap, since we already have a three-way with Toa.
Well, the search works. I will find you and I will ship you.
Okay. Search.
Hi, cat. Why are you back here again? I threw you out of the room a moment ago.
Let's see. All right, and for the moment, I have flavor text. He will find you and he will ship you. Unless we want to go
That
with
works.
something
Now
else.
we get to do to Suki.
Well, hold on. Does anybody else have any thoughts on that? Don't want to just immediately throw it out there and nobody else able to say anything. They think we could do better.
Well, he did say that was the line when he was searching, so.
Yep.
I think that one was for Toa. Dispenses sandwiches from his compartment.
Yeah, the special sandwich just from his compartment. We were talking about like spicy Toa or something. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we'll go with he will find you and he will ship you then. Export it is. We're coming along really chuggingly here. We got quite a number here. All right, now we got a good chunk of the majority players. Who else wants to throw one in there? Anybody want to throw one in?
Suki.
Suki ship. Unfortunately, we also got to find the Suki image to put in the ship it folder.
And unfortunately, good luck with that because I'm terrible at keeping track of that shit.
Yeah, you can't find a couple in Derby Borough if you dig hard enough, but they aren't like stationary profile images, so those are fun.
I think I sent my avatar to you or Toa before. I'm gonna check my Discord logs, see if I can find it.
Yeah, go for it, man. All right, so Suki, male unicorn.
No.
Oh yeah, you're Earth Pony. You're the one I kept goofing up. OC, Earth Pony. Anime. And wrestling. Okay, it kind of cuts off. Oh
Let's
no,
see.
Coldust
Oh, wait.
has it, and it's glorious.
Yeah, I knew I'm gonna send it to you again through direct message circuit because it's
Yeah.
because I don't expect you to rummage through all my stuff again.
Yep. Is
Okay, that's no problem.
it's in Circuit. I just realized I found something that I forget what the joke for this was, but I know this was something. Wait, was it Short that did the? No, it was who did this? Oh no, somebody. Uh, somebody Gray. Ah, shit. Wait, no, it's not the Gray that's in our chat. I don't think. But hang on. Sit. I forget where that image came from, but
I'm
yeah,
not sure either. But yeah,
yeah.
that's the exact one I had a reference more than a few times when I was drawing your OC. And for some reason, your OC is causing a clog in Imgur.
Huh.
There we go. Got it.
Your
Oh, no.
OC is too powerful.
I gotta figure it out. And then he copied himself, so now I have to delete one of them.
What?
Your image keeps popping. Blah blah blah. You made things.
You're duplicating.
You're duplicating
That's
and made things difficult.
Weird.
Yeah, and Imgur was having a weird hiccup.
Yeah, I almost wonder.
All right, Suki-sama, Earth Pony, and let's see, Enemy of Resting, apparently. Let's see. Anime fan, wrestling fan. You know what? We'll go WrestleMan. We'll reference his VTuber model there. Okay, and for his special ability,
Suki, what do you like?
I mean, yeah, there's the. Let's see. I almost want to say flip the table. I like restart the game.
honestly, I was trying to see if there was one where you would cause like destruction or damage. Like it would cause, like,
Rearrange two ships, any two ships on the board.
well, that was one option. I mean, like one where you play him and you immediately have to destroy a card on the field.
Again, replace has that.
Not replace. You place
No,
you ship
like
him somewhere.
The derpy cards.
Yeah, you delete the card. It's just gone. You don't replace it. It doesn't come back. He doesn't take its place. He literally destroys the card. It's gone. That's what I was thinking. But I also was thinking maybe counts as hermaphrodite.
No. I actually no, because mainly because I actually identify as a specific gender. There you go.
Huh. Okay.
As I said, I may be ace, but I'm not aromantic.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry.
Wait, what? No. There was no discussion of that.
Remove from play. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna make him an official power that is not in the standard, but it does exist.
Power that exists but doesn't exist.
No, okay. Oh, let me think here. Actually, I'm trying to make this funny. Oh, must okay. If Big Mac is on the field, must be destroyed because no one may be buffer.
Actually, that works. Everyone goes for the Twilight. No, we go for the Mac.
All right.
Oh,
If Big Mac
oh.
is on the field, he must be targeted. No one must be buffer.
So we're just ignoring Bulk Biceps, who is Buffer.
Bulk is. We're pretty sure that Bulk is on something. Big Mac has.
Yeah, because
true
I know that was
muscle.
that. Yeah, that was the first thing that was the first one that came to mind. I thought of that. So
Hey, it's
Also-
fun, unique, and you go for something that's not the main, starting thing of the ship deck.
Flavor text. Suki-sama knows his anime, knows his wrestling, and knows how to get rid of those unworthy.
Ooh, Suki.
I'll work with it.
I was hoping for something better to come out, but that literally is what my brain just decided to work with.
No, it fits the theme of the card.
All right. And we create Suki-sama. And now, as promised, let's go right into DM21. Oh, yeah, that's right. I do remember this guy.
Yeah, it was someone who I used to talk to a lot back in the early fandom days. I got to reconnect with him because he's in our server. He's in our server where I frequent, so should make it an effort to reach out to him again.
Yeah, it's always nice to get those connections again, you know? I love that. So, DM21 is going to require a little bit more work because we are going to probably need to get a little bit more information. So, what should the actual card name be? Just DM, or should we go with...
Gray Clouds.
Gray Clouds. Alright, and definitely Pegasus. I'm assuming male.
Comma, alias, DM12.
Alright.
DM21.
DM21. Official on that? So I know we got I know the 12 and 21 keeps swapping, so I just want to make sure we...
Yeah. Right. It's like, what?
Alright.
Well, maybe I should make it just Gray Clouds, but then again, they wouldn't know who the OC belongs to, though.
Yeah, just go ahead and put in the DM21 if you want.
Okay.
And let's see, male Pegasus.
Male Pegasus, Draconicus hybrid.
Okay, so yeah, I think that kind of goes more into the Alicorn territory then.
Yeah, maybe just Pegasus, just to make things simpler.
Alright. Alright. And for the power, what should we make your... well, hold on. OC... let's see.
Pegasus
Draconicus.
Music. Actually, maybe just Pegasus to get just for more room.
Let's see, Pegasus. Indecisive. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Okay.
Music lover and gamer.
Let's see.
Actually, music and literature lover. Yeah, that fits more my OC a bit more because I never mentioned he was a gamer in my initial creation of him.
All right. Now for let's see. Yeah, this is some DM's OG persona. Pony Sona. Same tomato potato. All right. So now we need a power.
I think I have this one. If shipped with any music ponies, you can rearrange any ship on the board.
So 1 swap.
Sounds like it.
Actually, 2 swaps for music ponies. If shipped with a musician or book pony, 1 or 2 swaps.
Let's see. Well, how about we do a swap? Just a general swap to start.
Actually, maybe this is more interesting. Book pony, if shipped with a book pony, swap another. Swap another ship that involves a book pony if there is one. If not, just ship 1 pony. And the same.
Okay.
Pony on the shipping grid if shipped with a musician or book pony.
Book pony or book is a key word. So I'm not sure how well that would work in that.
I had heard. I am not sure.
That one it'll probably be more if you know the lore of the show or the OCs, you can take it to your advantage. Otherwise, it's just kind of there. Just kind of be one of those fun things. Hey, Synchree! I don't know. That sounds okay. If ship with musician or literature pony, double the power. Just let people figure it out. Besides, in all honesty, these are just kind of slightly joke cards. I don't know how much if we're ever going to actually.
Shipped with musician or literature pony, double the romance or
double the love. Double the love. Actually, I like that. Double the love.
Or maybe nerd love because, or nah. Well, maybe.
Leave it at that.
Yeah.
And what's the bottom text?
Always had his head in the rain cloud. Because gray clouds, it's a gray cloud signals with the rain.
This feels a little more actually like lore instead of just random goofiness, to be honest. Gray Clouds always has his head in the rainy clouds, but can never ignore a good song or book club nearby.
Ignore a good song or maybe a good book in a store.
Okay, bookstore nearby.
Yeah.
Alright, and with that we got DM21. And honestly, I would love to continue doing this, but
But it's nearing that time.
It's nearing that time. So, you know what? I want to ask you guys, should we keep going with this? Should we continue on, make and work on shipping gold cards and maybe a few more characters next week before we officially call it for Everfree?
I'd say yes.
I also want to. I'm also letting our chat room know. But okay, 2 yeses in our Discord. Any other Discords want to give their vote out?
CMC thoughts?
I'm fine either way. Though I do think you should.
Oh, you put man instead of May circuit.
May? What?
I like the
Swap
idea.
You man.
No. You don't understand. You man swap.
Right at the top line of the thing.
Okay, I see. May. Thank you for the heads up there. That was terrible.
Yeah, I'm fine going either way, but I do think you should. Thing I put in picks and gifts, show it off.
Absolutely, I do.
Because
Steam Engine, that is neat, but new.
Aww.
It's good old coal art.
Oh god, Steam Engine has a horrible one. I want to do that though. Kachatas can't. You know what? Yes, I've actually been trying to encourage you guys. Throw me your OCs in the pick and gifts, and I would have made OCs of them easily and eagerly. I wanted you guys in there too. I want the wonderful chatters in there too.
Before we get to like the fan stuff, we still have a commander, a creature, and maybe a Winchester if we feel like it.
It's not just the fans. The chatters are our bros, our bronies. There are people that give us a reason to do this show.
I understand that, but you also said this is a Brony show pack.
Fair enough, but yeah, I mean, some chatters are synonymous. I mean, could you imagine a Brony show with chaos?
The site that we're making things on is listed in the show notes.
It is listed in the show notes, but just to reiterate once again, okay, I can't. You know what? Check in the show notes. Give me a sec, I'll get it. But I did put it in the show notes. childrenofcafense.com. But yeah, this is the site we're using. And you know what? Everybody's been pretty gung-ho about it. Next week, part 2. We'll do more OCs. We'll get some ship cards in there. A few gold cards. Maybe if we're crazy enough, we'll even make a special Twilight starter card just for the giggles of it. As for the OC picks, just upload them into the Discord in our picks and gifts. Well, for now, you don't have to worry about it. I'd say just keep a look around next week when we do this again. Upload them at that time when I ask for them, and we'll make sure we get them nice and fresh, so we don't get them mixed up in the week lulls.
Though, as we were doing this, I was checking around, and the Twilight Sparkle Chick Fic folder online that we used a while ago, the devs behind that are having a panel at Everfree Northwest.
Ooh, I might have to check that out, actually. That'll be fun.
We might have to do that.
Yeah. But for now, it is time to enjoy what little time we have left on videos.
Hold up. Did you say that they had a panel?
Yeah, they do apparently have a panel going on.
Ooh, okay. I need to message Feather about that pronto.
Yeah, I think we're all going to do that.
Apparently they've added... Ooh, they add a single-player tutorial to the site.
Ooh, nice.
Which should help with learning the controls.
And just the game in general. Okay, so while we got feverish typing away here.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Actually, Kodos, there's one other thing I want to throw to you too, but I'll do it in the Discord.
Watch out.
I'll throw it in the Discord. You'll love the hell out of this. But okay, getting back on track. So, just putting him on Discord. Yeah, put him on Discord. I'm going to be using my own personal imager to upload the images to create them. And they're going to be deleted after, they'll be deleted after we create the cards, so you don't have to worry about anything leaking out that you don't want out there, or I don't know if you might care in some regards, but I'll make sure that there's nothing staying out there that shouldn't be. Anyway, where was I? Right, let's get into the videos here. So, I want to start it off with one that I wanted to get to ever since I saw it a few weeks ago. And this is actually, I swear, this should be on everybody's go-to page before they commission an artist of any caliber. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with this from Lightning Bliss. 3 things to know to commission an artist.
Hello to all my fellow art commissioners and fellow artists. I think it is now an important time to address a topic to help limit the stress of both client and artist when it comes to commission artwork. As, let's be real, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's had their fair share of misunderstandings, lack of adequate, and misunderstandings of policies when it comes to taking the steps to hiring a fellow artist for their work. So for those tuning in, I'm going to share with you 3 things to know before hiring an artist. Let's begin. Number 1, know before you order. It is important before you message an artist to look over the commission guides or price guide of the artist you wish to hire to get an idea of what you will be purchasing. Usually, artists have links to their commission guides under their popular following media accounts, like on YouTube or Twitter, or in my case, DeviantArt, where they advertise their sales and prices. It's important to look these over to get an idea of what the prices are, and to see if there are any additions, as some artists will only list the base bare minimum prices, where additional fees may be required depending on the difficulty of the art piece being commissioned. For example, if you'd like to have your art piece done at a certain time or give it a deadline for the artist to complete, it's important to let the artist know from the beginning because this could change the price of the commission. Once prices are understood, it's also important to look at the artist's policies as well, if they are listed. It's very likely that not all artists will be comfortable with your commission's idea. Remember, artists have a right to reject a commission. I'm sure some of you are all aware of the NSFW and the SFW abbreviations. There you go, it's important to know what the artist is comfortable with, and usually they state this ahead of time through a list of their policies. An example of policies could vary in the form of payment method, what they are willing to draw, what they are not willing to draw, or other details they may list as a form of binding contract, meaning if you pay for their work, you are agreeing to their terms and policies of service. If you're unsure of their policies or you don't see them, don't hesitate to reach out and ask the artist what they are comfortable with, and usually they will be more than happy to explain and avoid confusion. Looking over the commission guide and their policies first before messaging the artist. Skipping the commission guides and prices entirely and messaging the artist.
Hi. I'd like an art piece, please.
Sure thing. What would you like?
Do you make clothes?
Number 2, the etiquette while ordering. Once you know which artists you want to hire and understand their prices and policies, be sure to have payment ready to pay for the artist's talent and time.
By the way,
Message
I
an
love
artist
this
for a commission by
recreation.
going into full detail of what you like for their commission.
Hi, I'd like to order a commission in cell shade style, please. Here's a reference to my OC.
Great, I'm happy to help. Are there any more details you'd like for me to know?
Nope, have fun with it.
Messaging an artist by saying hi.
Hi.
Hello. Can I help you?
I'd like an art piece.
Uh-huh. Do you know what you want for the art piece?
Something cool.
When messaging an artist for a commission,
Yeah.
please don't message
someone
them with
who
just
only did a
hi.
commission for
The artist
somebody-
doesn't know if you're ordering or making a role-playing request or
commission
just
someone for a
randomly poking them for a
video
random message.
Yeah, I said a
Start
lot
with
of
a
images.
clear statement of intention. It's important to be prepared and be prompt with an artist, especially if they are in high demand, as their slots or wait lists can get rather long with clients. Oh, speaking of, it's important to remember the etiquettes of not pressuring the artist to do things that are outside their policy range. Hence why I repeat, to be sure to know their policies in advance. It's okay to ask questions if you're unsure of the artist's limits or lines, but never pressure them to change their policies for you. That's a form of entitlement. Please be sure to look at my Entitled Fans video in the link below. And lastly, do not contact the artist if you're not ready to pay. Not only does this waste your time, but the artist as well. However, it is okay to ask for the artist a quote if you're not sure how much your commission would be or aren't sure you can afford it. For those who don't know, a quote means you'd like to know a price in advance so you can be ready to pay. Let the artist know promptly in your message that you would like to know a quote for a time being and aren't ready to pay yet. It'll save both your time in the long run. Number 3. After your order. Once your order is confirmed, be sure to follow the artist's instructions about payment. If you're unsure how payment is done or the steps to take, be sure to ask the artist for clarification. Remember that all artists may have different payment methods, such as PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. So be sure to know you can pay them in the method they request. Again, referring back to their policies will help you know this in advance, or simply ask the artist before moving forward. Be patient while the artist gets to work on your commission. For some artists, it can take up to a month or many months of work, because you may not be their only client. It's okay to message them once a month or every few weeks on the progress, but unless you paid in advance for a deadline commission, messaging an artist repeatedly in a short amount of time can be viewed as aggressive or even harassment. Waiting a few weeks before asking on the progress of your artwork from the hired artist.
Hi there, I was just curious about how my commission is going.
Absolutely! I just finished the sketch and the line work. Here's an example, and I will finalize the rest of it this week.
Sweet, thanks.
Harassing the artists daily about their artwork progress.
Hi, are you done with my commission yet?
I just got the sketch down recently. I'll get to the line work soon this week.
Okay. Are you done now?
No. Have patience, please.
Okay. How about now?
Not yet. Come back in a few days, okay?
Okay. Are you done yet?
And that, my friends, are the 3 things you need to know before hiring an artist. I know those 3 things may seem like a lot, but trust me when I say it will help you and the artist establish a good working atmosphere with each other. Misunderstandings will be less or none at all, and at the end of the day, you'll be paying for an art piece you want from one of your favorite artists, as well as supporting them and their business. It is a win-win all around for both parties, and as a fellow artist myself, I do appreciate all you viewers out there for watching this. Speaking of watching, I noticed that some of you aren't actually subscribed to my channel, but watch my content. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit notifications if you don't want to miss anything. Also, be sure to like and comment down below. I would love to hear from you and your
Honestly,
thoughts
though,
on this
I love
topic.
this because
I
it
am
pretty
Lightning
much
Bliss.
hits a
Keep
lot
an eye
on the
out
head
for those
of
rainbows.
doing a commission
They
for
will make you
different artists.
smile.
Not even just art.
About
just...
that and the subscriber thing, because I see when other YouTubers do this, it's usually way too many people that are unsubscribed compared to who are subscribed.
See, and see, yeah, with that, it's also that I do appreciate where a guy that I watch goes by a platypus on like on a lot of platforms. He made that into a joke basically, where the chart that he puts up, it says not subscribed 6.9%, or no, it says subscribe 6.9%, then the not subscribed for 420%.
I love it. You gotta have fun with stuff.
Let me guess. Platypus that races with Tom occasionally.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured.
Does a lot of Among Us content with that group too.
All right, so that was your educational video for the evening. Let's go ahead and watch Stupid.
You're dead.
We leave one egghead for another.
What?
Not sure what currency that is.
I don't know either.
Ugh, I will not believe in anything I cannot explain. Just forget it. I don't need to know if this is real or not. I don't need to understand it. I don't even care.
And it came from behind her ear.
Seriously though, don't hit somebody in the head with a coconut. That's bad.
That thing's hollow, but it's not light.
It will hurt, and it could actually cause really bad damage, if not kill people.
Flight of the Bumblebees.
No, it is Flight of the Valkyries.
Flight of Valkyries, yeah. I got that mixed up for a minute.
Oh, looks like Fluttershy's going for a fish fry.
Ah! Fish are friends, not food.
Falling!
Aww.
How Mod Pie should have ended.
For the first time, I'm finally getting her a gift that's as good as the one she always gets me. There's a specialty store here in Manhattan that sells nothing but rock pouches. A rock pouch would be perfect for Boulder. I know Maud will love it!
You know, in
Why,
hindsight, this
Pinky,
does make
that
sense.
really is the perfect
You know,
gift
you
for
could
Maud.
just ask
I
me
know,
to do
right?
it.
Problem is, I still need to buy one in the store downtown. And you want to get a pouch from Maud without ruining the surprise. Well, luckily for you, I know exactly what you should do. And voila! Oh, Rarity, it's perfect! Thank you! Maud is going to love this! And it saves you all the time and effort to buy an expensive one from any store. And saving us 18 minutes of runtime. Right. Oh, that reminds me. How much should I owe you for the materials for the pouch? We're friends, darling. And it's a gift from Maud. Absolutely free of charge. Aw, you're the best, Rarity. I will pay you back next time, though.
Rarity is
promise.
best pony.
Well, be sure it's with money and not with exposure. No, but really, darling, pay your artists.
There you go. There's a second thing on the artists. Honestly, I really do feel bad for artists that keep getting hit. Like, I'll pay you an exposure. No, don't do that. Exposure kills people.
No.
Literally.
Exposure is literally swamping days.
No. And I love how with every fandom that comes along, that lesson gets relearned over and over again.
I'm Rarity. And
Well,
I'm
every new
Pinky.
fandom means new
We're here
fans,
to
though.
remind
So
you how
yeah.
important it is to always pay for artists who are very gifted with their craft.
do the same
There are
thing
so
with,
many
like,
kinds of
YouTubers.
artists, from drawing and
Every
painting
time
to
that
fashion and
becomes a
sewing
big
to,
YouTuber,
well, just about
like-
anything creative.
Like,
A lot of hard
hey,
work
I'm
and
working with
payment
this
is
awesome
spent
thing.
just
You
getting
can
the
not
essential
go, they'll pay me
materials
an
alone.
exposure.
And that
3
can be
weeks
very
later.
difficult to
I
come
got
by
ripped
for many
off.
artists who do this for their livelihoods. Especially those who can make one-of-a-kind pieces you can't find in any store. So
Is there a
be sure to
reason
pay
for
our
the
artists in a hardworking and very authentic way.
It could be just one of those.
I'm the T to the W.
Oh.
L-I-G-H-T. It's your pony princess selling NFTs. I'm Twilightlicious.
Oh, damn!
Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe it's just a kind of a knee-jerk reaction to all the NFT crap going on.
Yep.
No, that was funny in my book.
Oh, it was funny as hell. I'm just saying that's probably why it's been.
Yeah, I like it. It's like they do it just enough to make, like, right there where I was just like, what the hell's the point of this? That basically they timed it perfectly for me to do that pullout.
It was a great pullout. Anyway, here we go. Remember that's just secret love. Oh wait, I think I need a subtitle.
I have no idea what's going on here.
Subtitle. Subtitle.
Okay. I get the feeling this is from like some kind of Japanese variety show.
Yeah.
More than likely.
私のこと好きなんでしょだったら付き合いなさいよなんでダメなの
Wow, wow, this is wrong.
ビールをガブ飲みしてました
I don't know why the princess is not here.
They're playing the parts of the hosts probably in this.
告白じゃなくて
Oh.
Oh, the rotation.
なんでおめえあんなこと言ってんだよ
By the way, I give props to JoJo for making yes a relevant thing for some people.
Alright, and this, I like this, but I kind of have mixed feelings about the end of this, but we'll let you see what happens here.
Huh? This doesn't get you hit. It's straight out of the Assassin's Creed soundtrack.
Oh no, the music is good. I'm just talking about the what it's
No, I mean
setting
no,
up.
no, the hit, no, as in DMC.
Does the
Actually-
original video not have any
The
markings?
story of
I
our
didn't see
beloved
any, but I'm gonna
ponies
double check
began a
real
long
fast.
time ago, when a young girl named Megan was brought to their world
Maybe
by
maybe
a
it's
boy
because,
named
maybe it's
Firefly.
because of the narration.
It's
As
probably
they
the
were in
narration.
desperate
And
need
video
for
game
help
music
to
tends to be
fight
kind of
against
weird because
evil that
sometimes it doesn't
stalked
get
them.
hits at all for some reason. Probably because of the Let's Plays all the time.
Yeah, remember, video game music is safer than normal music because of the whole...
Kind of. Nintendo can be real
And with the
interesting
Rainbow
about
of
that.
Light
Well,
and
we
other
know
magical
about Nintendo,
artifacts,
and we try to
Megan
avoid it.
devoted her life to protect them.
I do like the art style and all this stuff. Just reminds me of all those silhouette art from way back in the early days.
Oh, me and the Brony Buns down. We watched a bunch of G1 stuff last night.
Eventually, as an adult, she was getting worn out from all the battles.
Wait, where was that from Gen 1?
I
And
think
as a
it's
last
more of
resort, she assembled all the
fanfic,
magical
but
artifacts
damn.
she had to defeat all the evil forces once and for all. But the result was so catastrophic, it caused all the magic to drain out of the world.
Oh, I'm seeing
Megan,
the pattern.
devastated by what she caused, went back to her world one last time to bring back as many sources of knowledge that she could to help the ponies live without magic. But nothing lasts forever, and so Megan's life came to an end, and was vaguely remembered throughout the centuries as a protector of the ponies who once lived among them. However, not all magic was gone forever. A group of 7 pony friends went on a journey to the ruins where the envy magic from that old catastrophe still remained.
See, Teddy wasn't there. He knew better.
And with the remnants of the old
Yes.
magical artifacts they found, a portal was opened, suddenly bringing all the lost magic back into the world once again. But that event caused some ponies to obtain horns and wings. Some others became violent. And all that commotion resulted into a conflict where the 3 races grew prejudice towards one another and nearly destroyed each other.
Well, that went
In
dark.
the end, those who survived decided to take their own way, and each race lived separately ever since.
Not
As time
just
passed, they had
3.
forgotten about the fight and even each other's existence. Until one day they started to meet and bond again, restoring unity and peace. But for how long?
Until they saw those 3.5 animations.
Okay, they skipped 3.5. Good.
It never happened.
It happened. It just
It was a fever dream.
It happened. It was a footnote at best.
No, it was a fever dream.
I'm going with
It
Fever
was
Dream.
part of
Many of you know
Discord's
the
doing.
events that take
Yes.
place in this generation. The
It
fights,
doesn't truly
challenges, struggles, and evil forces that our beloved ponies fought through to defend their world. But there is a tale that hasn't been told yet. A tale of new heroes and adventures that changed the course of pony history as we know it.
Okay, yeah, I hate to pause here, but honestly, this irks me. This kind of irks me.
All right, that is the Ekbot.
I mean, they're setting up for their own storyline. I get that, but I mean, they basically laid this whole groundwork on ponies and stuff, and it looks like whatever they're doing, completely unrelated. But it just kind of feels like they're riding on coattails a little bit. Which,
well, in fairness, with Megan, they kind of established, so it's not fully out of left field.
I don't know.
But they're all cats.
Actually,
Obviously, this is how you tie in the Amazing World of Gumball.
Yes.
I mean, I am gonna give it a fair shake. I just wanted to express that this kind of irked me a little bit, just because it just seems so completely out of left field, out of everything, out of nowhere.
It's somebody's fan fiction confirmed.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was gonna be fan fiction regardless. I just, if you're gonna be basing it off of pony lore, why the hell are there literally no ponies in your party here? Unless they have a really good reason and they can actually establish a good lore for it. I'm
Circuit.
It's gonna be a fine tooth comb situation for me.
Circuit.
Yeah.
Equestria Girls.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and continue playing. I didn't think about that. I honestly didn't. I should have. It could add in there a little bit. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens because the animation style is quite amazing, and I really do hope it ends up being something interesting. I just
Anthropology.
in more ways, literal anthropology. All right. Anyway, that's enough of that griping here. We're actually down to the end of our normal time here. So it means it's time for us to wrap it up for the evening. Get our close-up music there. There it is. So let's go ahead and it looks like next week we're going to be doing a two-parter, the rare two-parter and the Brony show, where we'll be back to creating more ship fit cards before pretty much I think like a third of us here are going to be vanishing off to Everfree Northwest for the week after that. So before that all happens though, let's get a shout out for the evening. Starting off with Goldust.
I had just put a chip in my mouth. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Are you good?
They come from your shoulder.
Oh, okay. I guess that was a shout out. Chip in his mouth.
Oh,
okay.
no, it wasn't. Shouts out to Feather. Because we are traveling across the U.S. next week on trains. Yo.
Yay.
Also, shouts out to Amtrak for existing.
All right.
Well, you're just happy that you can spend some time with Feather.
Let him have it. Let him have his moment.
And trains. But yes, shouts out for Amtrak for existing, despite the fact it was pretty much designed to be signed into law, so that way it would be something easy to just kind of be like, oh, it doesn't make any money. Let's just kind of get rid of it. But it's
like
still
the
around
post office?
50 years later.
Cole, you mean like the post office?
There were some parallels, I guess. Anyways.
Yeah, let's go ahead and move on here because we're trying to close up Toa. It's a crazy man captain.
Fires, explosions, fossil fencing, jerky, yellowy round. I don't know. All I know is I have to come up with something to do when you all are away. I can break all the things!
Yay!
In fantasy and I will be here halfway through the show.
DM21.
All the things.
Have a great week and stay healthy.
Alright, Textalion.
Night all and stay cool.
Tokoi.
Shouts out to all the lovely people that watch us. Thank you to Commander Something and CMC for being our mods in multiple chats. Thank you to 420 F1C00 I1 Albert and Albert Costello and other CV viewer. Sorry, friend Stormcloud, Tim, Audio Commander Root, DM, Elysian, and Farmin Gogat. Feed Playman 64, Sophia Fox 21, me, and our text relay to our IRC.
Alright, and from the Otaku Ascended, Suki.
Yeah, fuck, I ain't got nothing. Oh, Cult of the Lamb Friday. my streams.
Ooh, that's gonna
Ooh,
be
it
fun.
sounds fun. I'm gonna
Oh
have to
yeah, that game came out recently.
I'm gonna have to invade on that one a little bit if I can.
So yep, just giving a heads up. Otherwise, it's the other streams are normal for right now. Horizon and Tails.
Destiny all done for the season at the moment, or you at season cap?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. As far as story content, yeah, it's pretty much wrapped up
Okay,
at the moment.
that's
Yeah.
all I was asking.
All right. I want to thank you all for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Please be sure to tune in later this week on Wednesday for Winchester and his Wednesday crew. Sunday is Circuit's Gaming Room, where we're going to be continuing our multiplayer into Borderlands 3.
Borderlands.
Along the week, of course, we also will be doing random streams. Best way to find out when and if I can stream, check out our Discord, because I will announce them when I can, because I can't keep a schedule to save my life right now, and I do apologize for that. But if you want to check out the streams, other than subscribing to the Twitch, keeping an eye on the Discord is the best way to go. Along with that, be sure to tune in an hour early on Mondays for pre-show fun. In this case, it will probably be Rift Tracks next week, because now we have ice cream. But we have the Ice Cream Bunny and Birdemic and Batman versus Merlin or the Wizard. We got a lot of stupid there. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
There was plenty of stupid.
Yeah. And along with that, big shout out to all of our IRC chatters. Thank you to Chaos Sakai, Clyde the Conquest, Cool Dude, Sarcasm, Fantastic Fred, Sonic5421, Tuckman, Texalian 2, The Lone Wolf Gamer, Vaguely Creepy, yay, Archives. Also, I really want to give a big shout out to all of our archive watchers. Whether you're watching us on stream on YouTube, Twitch, or Vaughn, or watching our YouTube when we get it uploaded, however you're catching us and enjoying our 2.5 hours of shenanigans, thank you so much for spending the time and having fun with us. We're getting close to 500 episodes of this, and that is definitely nothing to sneeze at. No matter how much I joke about it, it definitely takes a lot of work and dedication to get that far. I honestly wish I could do something amazing and awestruck and just completely stupid for you all, but unfortunately, about $800 worth of car repairs and automotive bills just kind of threw that through the wind anyway, if that was ever going to be an option. But, well, that's a whole nother kettle. I do want to give you all a big shout out. Thank you so much. And be prepared, because we are going to do something at Everfree to celebrate our 500th, even though we'll technically be one episode off. It doesn't matter. Close enough. So, in the meantime, let's go ahead and finish off with Time to Shine by Dropper Vampire. And I hope you have a good night.
We've been searching for not a chance, not a plan. Hopes that maybe one day we'll be far away. But how I forget the life we lived before. Day and night thinking, no, stop. Crushing on my hopes after I wake up. Feeling low, alone, but those days are gone now. Future is coming to us with better days. The sun is getting bright. We've been dreaming on a better place, better land. Hopes that maybe one day we fly far away. But how I forget the past we live behind. Day and night, chasing all my thoughts, waiting for my time. When's my time to shine? Feeling so alone, but those days are gone now. Oh. Future is coming to us with better days. The sun is getting brighter now. I follow your way. After all, we're still alive, so run, don't stop. We're getting close, don't be afraid. What are we waiting for? It's the time to shine. It's the time to shine. It's the time to
Coffee House After Party coming up in just a moment on the Vaughn stream. See you there.